Hey everyone, this is Editing with 223 coming at you with my second YouTube video. I got a lot to say. I haven't had a lot of time to make videos. Obviously, I only have one other video on my channel. I'm trying to fix that. I'm trying to make more videos. I want to start out this video by apologizing for my lack of good appearance here. I haven't shaved in a while. My hair looks kind of greasy. It's really hot and humid out right now, and it's almost 2 a.m. So, with that out of the way, I have a pretty important topic to talk about today. What I want to talk about is people that play this game and take it too seriously. Yu-Gi-Oh is a hobby. It is a game. It is meant to entertain. Uh, you will not make a living for the rest of your life playing this game. It is not possible. You can have all the sponsors in the world. This game will eventually die out. When it does, you won't be making enough money to sustain any kind of lifestyle off this game. So here's my thoughts on the whole thing. I play this game to have fun. I'm assuming most of you that are watching this video, if not all of you, also play this game because it's fun. I assume some of you might be able to wheel and deal with cards and make some money. It's possible. I'm sure some of you have teams that are sponsored by like Burger King or some random place. Maybe your local hobby shop, your local tournament place sponsors you, and you go to big events and represent them and bring in business because you're good. That's understandable. It's good that you can make some money playing something you like and have fun with. There are times when doing that is not fun. I'll give an example. Where I live in New Hampshire. We have two locals that I know about. One is in Rochester. It's called Jetpack Comics. That's the one I go to every Saturday. There's one in Manchester called Double Midnight Comics. It happens at noon. I don't go there very often, and the reason I don't go there very often is because I don't like how the trades work there. I understand that cards have a certain value monetarily that are set by vendors and online auctions and eBay and the general supply and demand and how good the card is and all this stuff. That's understandable. Here's where I kind of lose it. If I want a card from you and you want a card from me, just trade. It's cardboard. I understand it's worth money, but if you need that card that I have and I need a card that you have, let's make a trade. If you feel you're getting ripped off, I'll throw in some other random stuff. But the last thing I want to hear is, what do you value that at? Oh, I value this at whatever, blah, 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 so no thanks. And it's like, I mean, I understand you don't want to get ripped off, but at the same time, like, do you want this card or not? Like, if you don't want this card, why are you even trying to get it from me? That's just doesn't make any sense to me at all. I can understand, like, I seriously, like, 100% understand people don't want to get ripped off in trades. Perfectly understandable. However, trading is supposed to be fun. Trading is not a business. Vendors at regionals sell cards. That's fine. That is a short-term source of income. I went to college at Worcester Polytechnic Institute in Worcester, Massachusetts, and got a degree in interactive media and game design. Now, what that means is that I can do anything that has to do with Photoshop or any kind of video editing or sound editing or anything that has to do with video games, specifically art. I'm a fairly good music composer. I've been playing drums since I was 9 years old. I do some singing. I'm teaching myself acoustic guitar right now. I mean, I have other things I do besides Yu-Gi-Oh! And the thing is, some people don't. Some people, when I go to that tournament in Manchester, I know that they do nothing but play Yu-Gi-Oh! All week, and they sit at home on their computer on eBay buying and selling cards to try to make a profit. And that's cool that you can make a profit. I'm so proud of people that can make a profit by using the secondary economy of this game, which is the cards themselves, not the packs, not the decks, not whatever Konami's trying to sell. It's just the single cards, and you can sell like Pot of Duality's like what, $125 right now. I mean, I have one. I don't value it at $125 because people tell me that card is so overhyped that it's ridiculous. I love the card. I mean, it's a great card. Don't get me wrong. And if you have one and you can fit it into your deck and it's not going to hurt you with the whole special summoning restriction, by all means, give it a try. But it's not a necessary card. You don't need that. You don't need Pot of Duality to win. It's not a staple. It's not going to be a staple because of the special summon restriction. Big deal if you get a card if you can't use it. When I get a card in my hand, I want to be able to use that card. I want to have the option of using that card immediately. I understand that planning ahead is a way to play the game, and that's fine. But you need to be able to play any card in your hand, because if your opponent does something you don't expect, that doesn't make you a bad player. But if you can adapt to the situation and still pull out a victory, even though they threw you a curveball, that makes you a great player. That's why I advocate playing live cards. I take a proactive view when I play the game as opposed to a reactive. I like playing stun, which is reactive, but I kind of play it in a proactive way. I want to be the one on the offensive, and I want to be able to back myself up with my traps and my spells, but I want to be attacking. I don't want to be sitting there doing nothing. If I got Thunder King on the field, I'm attacking every face down monster, because I know as long as it's not a frog, which I probably won't see many of past Wednesday, I'm probably going to kill it. And if they have an effect, and I have a Doom Caliber out or whatever, then it's not happening. Or if I have Koikimeru Guardian because I'm playing Rock Stun, I can choose to negate it or not depending on what it is. But back to the original topic, because I just got completely off track there. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not a way of life. If you are playing this game so much that you don't have a job, or you have a job but you spend it all on cards, and you do nothing but play this game all day with your friends, you guys need to take a look back and reassess your life strategy, because playing the game is supposed to be fun. And when you sacrifice things that I kind of feel are necessary to a successful living, be able to make it on your own. Because I still live with my parents. I'm 23 years old. I just graduated in February from college. I have a job, but I need to pay off some school loans, so I'm not able to save up. I'm not able to move out just yet because I have to save up some money while paying off some loans. This also means I can't buy all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I want. I would love to play a stun with Doom Caliber Knight. I don't have any Doom Caliber Knights because I don't have the budget. I don't have it in my budget to be able to afford Doom Caliber Knights. And I'm not gonna spend all the money I make at my job on a card game that, in a couple of years, most likely, is gonna start to get stale for everybody, and people are not gonna be playing it as much. This game is fun. I can say that right now. I have a lot of fun playing this game. When I'm sitting at locals with my friends and we're just, shooting the shit and playing games, talking about, what happened at work the other day, or, talking about some weird situation with this girl that my friend Jeremy always has, because he does nothing but have sex with everything that is female at this point. That's a great time to me. when I start to not have fun is usually when I'm trading or when I'm playing people that think they're good. Um, if you play this game a lot, you are 90% guaranteed to get better at this game the more you play it. You learn to read people's moves better, you learn to expect what's coming, and you learn to plan to prevent things from happening. However, if you go into a game with the mindset that you are better than the person you are playing, you have a better percent chance to lose that game than win it. And the reason is because when I first went to Double Midnight, I won the tournament the first week I went. And the reason I won the tournament the first week I went is because all the people that thought they were better than everyone all played me and thought they were better than me. And I was playing Machinas, and I just bought 3 of the structure decks, and I put them together, and it was $30, and I grabbed a couple of cards I had lying around, a couple of staples, and I threw them in there, and I destroyed everyone. And it's not because I'm an amazing player, but it's because they thought they were better, and they got cocky. And overconfidence in anything leads to an eventual downfall. If you're a pro at this game, I hope you are humble. If you're a good player, I hope that you can lose gracefully. Getting sacked by brain control is part of this game until September 1st, and then it's going to be Monster Reborn and Dark Hole shenanigans. So you got to learn to accept losses. The game has a part of luck. Yes, it's part skill, but it's a lot of luck. If you don't draw the right cards and your opponent does, you lose. You got to get over that. This isn't chess. Chess is a game that requires skill and nothing else. There is no luck in chess. If you are better at chess than your opponent, you will win. There is no way your opponent will win if you are better at chess unless you screw up. And if you screw up, you're not better than chess at them. You're not better than them at chess. Sorry, I kind of messed up my sentence there. That's really all I wanted to talk about. In closing, it's a game. It's not a lifestyle. Don't expect that you will be able to pay off loans. Don't be, loans from the bank for school. Don't expect that you'll be able to get your own house and do all this stuff. Going to these tournaments and getting your name known by everyone by winning is great, and the fame is great. But if you are not humble and graceful in victory and in defeat, people are going to hate you. And if you're hated in a hobby and people know who you are, you just could get blacklisted. Steven Silverman, you cheated. You're done. You are 100% a douchebag. You ain't playing no more. No one's going to want to play with you. You cheated. You got to move on with your life knowing that you screwed up something you liked. And here's the thing. If you play Yu-Gi-Oh! And you cheat, you don't like Yu-Gi-Oh! Because if you like Yu-Gi-Oh!, you understand that Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It's a game of luck. So, I mean, that's pretty much it for my video, guys. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. I kind of rambled on a bit. I'm sorry. I'll try to get better at that. It's 2 in the morning. I'm tired as hell. I look like hell. I'll try to make some better videos in the future. I'll bring you a deck profile of my Rockstun deck in my next video. I've got to go test that at some locals and tweak it a bit. I've also been playing around with Pro Winston's Radio Shack kind of thing he had. I haven't been able to test it too much. I'm going to test both. I'm going to probably go to Double Midnight next week and just play there because there's more people there. So, yeah, that's all for me. Peace, guys.